Hello friends, this is a what I eat in a week video. So I love the ketogenic lifestyle and I thought it's high time I show you what a week looks like. I typically cook 4 times in a week, so you're going to see 4 dinner meals. The other 3 nights we eat planned leftovers, and I love it because not only is the ketogenic way of eating super simple, but I have continued on with the practice of planned leftovers. It just gives me so much more time in my life. In this video, you will discover 4 unique meals that I make, my keto coffee, lunches, and a dessert. And I will leave any recipes that I used in the notes of this video. But honestly, some of this is not even recipes, but I'll show you how I cook and you can see for yourself. And I'd like to do more videos like this. So if you like this kind of content, let me know in the notes of this video. Every morning I have keto coffee, so I just wanted to show you what that's all about. For lunch today, I'm going to have 2 hard-boiled eggs, and then I'm sliced up some of this liver product. It's basically beef and beef liver with seasonings, and it is cooked, but it's not cured. It's from my organic farmer, and I sliced it up, and I'm going to fry it. So here's my lunch ready to go, and I'm just having my electrolyte drink with this. So I have some trace mineral drops, some lemon, doTERRA essential oil, I have stevia, some Himalayan sea salt, and then on the left, strawberry flavoring to add. Now it's Saturday, and I'm making hard-boiled eggs. They're sitting in an ice bath to cool off. I always shake them up and really get the shells pretty cracked so that I will be able to take them off. So I have my little setup here ready, and then what happens is I peel them, so I get them really good and cold. The shells are cracked, like water gets in that inner lining, and then I put paper towel down inside of a plastic container. I peel all the eggs and I kind of pat them dry and put them in, and then I cover them with another paper towel. And these paper towels will get really wet because moisture is going to come out of the eggs, but the eggs are perfect all week long. The other thing I'm going to be doing today is making these prime rib burgers. And I have to say, these are just from Walmart. I can't get these from a butcher. They are absolutely delicious. I was shocked at the difference. They are a little bit more expensive, but if you want to have an amazing burger, you want to treat yourself, I highly recommend these guys. Here are the prime rib burgers, all finished. So I put these under a broiler, 500 degrees, 5 minutes on one side and about 4 minutes on the other side. So these are, I was going for medium rare. I haven't cut into one yet. And then I also used Redmond's Real Salt, a seasoned salt. Their salts are awesome. They have lemon pepper, a lot of different varieties. So these will be super yummy to warm up during the week. So here's one of the prime rib burgers cut open. And you can see I was going for medium rare and I feel like I got pretty close. So it looks excellent. And here are the maple spice cupcakes with cream cheese icing. I have all the ingredients on my countertop for the first meal that I'm making in this full week of keto eating video. First thing that's up is a mushroom garlic antibiotic soup. I'll put this recipe in the show notes. And let me just tell you what's going to be in this for sure. So I have some bone broth. I oftentimes make bone broth at home and freeze it in big bowl jars, but I don't have any right now. So I'm using that, 2 different large packages of mushrooms, some roasted garlic, and it's kind of like brown butter. It adds a tremendous amount of flavor. I'm getting down on it, so I only have these 2 big pieces left. So I will be adding other garlic as well, possibly some fresh garlic and some of this garlic paste, because this recipe has a lot of garlic in it. And then, of course, I will have some heavy cream. This is a cream of mushroom soup. I have ghee here, and there will be some sour cream, which is another flavor dimension. And then there will be some thyme, and I will use some bay leaves, and of course onion. And this is green onion here. There'll be chopped onion in the soup and green onion as a topping. And this is my day of breaking my fast. So I like having a soup on that day. And I will also be eating half of this container of the cod liver. Love the vitamin A. There is no better vitamin A than that. And then along with that, we will be having sausages. So the sausages I'm going to make in an Instapot. They are so quick and easy and juicy. And I can see myself dipping, like cutting off a piece of sausage and dipping it in the cream of mushroom soup. That sounds really delicious. On the side, we're going to have some of our German yellow tomatoes. They are so yummy. So that'll just be a side thing too. So this is, I'll have a plate with meat and the tomatoes and then a bowl with the soup. So it's kind of an unusual arrangement, but it sounded really yummy to me. And then I bought this new drink. I don't know if anybody else has tried this. I'd love to hear your comments on it. This is my first purchase of it. It is very low in carbohydrates, but it actually has real fruit in it. So we'll see. I'm just checking that out. And so here is how this first meal turned out. So I have 2 small sausages and some yummy tomato with mayo and some mustard. And then I just wanted to show you, I do not use cream. I use cream. I do not use any kind of flour products in this soup. But it is still, I use gelatin and a little xanthan. And so between those 2, it got pretty thick. So this is primarily, I just want to say here too that I'm having to drink with this first meal, after coming off of my fast, a cherry cream soda water kefir made by friends of mine, the Kefir Chicks. And I love this stuff. I've been buying it from our local farmer for quite a while, and it's such a treat to have and to just rejuvenate some good bacteria and all kinds of great microbes. The next meal I had was a keto meal. So this is a restaurant where you come in and you get all you want from a salad bar and from their meat. And so they would come around with these big skewers and drop off meat when you were interested in something that they were serving. So it was a really great experience. I thoroughly enjoyed the garlic Parmesan chicken drums, which, those are not all that expensive. I make those at home. And we had pork loin, and we had a couple different versions of filet mignon, and we had leg of lamb. I did not get a lamb chop. That did not come around. I tried the sausage, and my favorite, which I have highlighted here, were the braised beef ribs. They did not come around with the pork ribs, I have to say, and that would have had a barbecue sauce on them, and that would have been, I don't know how much sugar would be in that. But anyway, we had this delicious keto meal for our next meal. Here's our little dog, Napoleon. Isn't he cute? And here's my husband and my son. The next meal I'm going to make is a green bean meaty casserole, and here are the ingredients. A large bag of French cut green beans. I won't be using all of those. Butcher box ground beef from Broad Run Farms. This is a local farmer. This is a pork breakfast sausage, also from Butcher Box. I always like to mix a little bit of pork in with beef for flavor. I'll use green onions as a topping. I'll be using this Cabot seriously sharp cheese in this casserole. I also have this can of organic cream of chicken soup. Now, of course, this has a lot of carbs, but when you're spreading it out for all the servings that I'll be using, it's not too bad. And what I like about using just 1 can of this is that it takes what would otherwise be a really super rich meal and kind of tones it down just a little bit and adds a nice flavor as well. I'll also be using ghee, and I'll be using garlic. Again, this is from Aldi's, this organic garlic paste. So these are the ingredients for this next meal. So I put our green bean beefy sausage casserole into the oven, and it's about halfway done. It's smelling awesome. That will be out in just a little bit. And I wanted to say, so here's how the casserole turned out. And I just wanted to add that we are also just having, I just took a few peppers and sliced them up. So I could take time to make a big salad, and salads are really nice. But sometimes I'll just take a vegetable like this and have it as a side dish. And it's really nice when you have a casserole that's pretty rich. You know, it's nice to have a very refreshing side dish to go along with it. The next meal I'm going to make is grilled chicken. So I'm going to take 2 packages of chicken breasts and 1 package of thighs, and I will brine them in this bone broth, and I'll add some extra salt, brine them for overnight, then grill them. I'll top those with, I guess usually it would be mayonnaise first, and then I will be grating this cabbage cheese and making up bacon crumbles with this. Then we will have that chicken that will have kind of a fatty sauce on it with steamed broccoli and some Parmesan cheese. So I have organic chicken. I really like to use chicken that's organic. It would be great to get it from a farm, but I really can't afford it. You know, so it's a mixed bag at my house, you know, in terms of like I'm using Primal Kitchen's mayonnaise. That is definitely like twice the price of what you would pay for a soybean oil mayonnaise. Way healthier. I make it myself often, but lately, I just haven't been having time. I've seen a lot of dairy in this week's menu. It's not always there. This chicken has sat in a brine overnight, and I'm going to put some oil on it, and it'll be ready for the grill. We're not going to grill it all the way done because afterwards we're going to put a sauce, and this is sour cream, mayonnaise, pork fat mayonnaise that I made, and regular mayonnaise, and Parmesan cheese and cheddar cheese and garlic and green onions. We will top it with some bacon crumbles. Along with the chicken, I am sauteing broccoli in broth and butter, and that'll be our side vegetable. And here's the last meal that I'm making, plated. We have leftovers. So friends, that wraps it up. I'm so glad you joined me today. I hope you'll subscribe to this channel, and I'll try to do more videos like this, making keto super simple and practical for your lifestyle. Take care. See you next time. Bye.